in cash. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and use my promo code HALL135 to make every moment more this Super Bowl. Again, promo code HALL135 exclusively on FanDuel Sportsbook. 21 plus and present in Iowa. New users only. $10 first deposit required. Must wager in designated offer market. Max bonus $280. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-BETS-OFF.
At Golden Rule Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, we are offering yet another golden opportunity. Did you know that your furnace is probably the hardest working piece of equipment that you own? Your furnace actually controls your AC as well. So let's give it a rest with a free furnace with any AC unit purchased. That's right, I said free. It's just another part of our Golden Rule Gives Back program and peace of mind for the new year. Golden Rule is always here for you. Go to goldenrulephc.com. Central Iowa prefers Golden Rule for every plumbing, heating,
Morning,
and
everybody.
You won't be high pressure, and you won't need to wait because we have more trucks on the road and we will get to you quicker. You can believe we deliver respect, understanding, loyalty, expertise, and service every time you call. We obey the rules to live by, not just one, but 5 golden rules every single time. We have a standard you just don't see every day. We're better and we prove it with every job. Remember us, we drive those golden trucks. Go to goldenrulephc.com.
Morning, Steve.
We obey the rules to live by. Golden Rule. The following show on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN.
Morning, Clint. They're late again, aren't they?
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes.
Morning, Ken. Morning, Clue Patch. Morning, Tony. Go ahead. All right. Welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, brought to you in part by Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Good morning, Ken. Good to see you. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday all across the good old U.S. of A. Appreciate y'all tuning in every Saturday morning, 7 to 9 here for Andrew and I doing this little thing we call the Outdoor Call Radio Show. Three Rivers Boat RV Storage in Carlisle, $60 a month. Get you a 12 by 50 assigned spot, secure gates 24/7 access, secured cameras, discounts for multiple spots. That's where I've got all my gear down there stored. And you even get 1 month free when you pay for a year. How about that? Really nice. You get discounts for multiple spots. If you need that kind of help and you want it handy and secure, why don't you give Tracy, Dick, and Danielle a holler over there at 515-822-1362. 515-822-1362. That's Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage right down from Carlisle, Iowa. Can't miss it. Just you go past Wyckoff's and you make a right. You go down across the railroad tracks and you make a left. And then you make a right into either their first lot or a left on their second lot. They got 2 lots and they do a really, really good job. What are you doing?
Oh,
well, not till 7:30.
Oh, you said 7.
7:30. You were,
You said 7.
I said 7:30.
Yeah, and then I went with 7.
Like 7. You might have 7, but I've got 7:30. So I tell you, Andrew's on it again this morning. Good morning, Nate. Nathan, how you doing? Any word on that moose or elk hunt? Yeah, we're going moose hunting, Nathan. You want to go? He might have 1 spot left. We're going to Alberta, up to Canadian Outfitting Company with our buddy Ken up there, and we've got let's see who's going. We got my buddy Stewie from Ankeny going, and then I've got some friends from Wisconsin going, and I think we might have 1 spot. So Nathan, if you want to go moose hunting, I can make that happen. Yeah, you can go up. We're going. What are we doing? The last week of September is when we're heading out, and I'm driving. It's going to be a long drive, but it's going to be worth it. I'm telling you. Did I get rid of my? Oh, here we go. So we're going Management Unit 332 in the west central part of the Alberta province. And he's discount. If you go with me on this hunt, he's knocking $1,000 down on it, Nathan. So it's $780 7850. And that includes 6 days of hunting with a guide, service, and all your license and tags, cabin accommodation, home-cooked meals, and all are included. September 23rd, the hunt starts the 24th, and we leave the 30th. So there you go. I'm excited, man. So anyway, message me, Nate, if you want to do that. So hopefully get my first moose with my bow. And speaking of my bow, there's a new love in my life. I almost put this on Facebook last night. In a new relationship, but I figured I better not because I'd probably be up trying to answer why am I in a new relationship when I'm married to the Jenny, you know? And it's like, all right, Nathan, send me a message. So I got my new partner in. Yeah, when did I get that? 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I got my Elite Envision, and I set her up, and I got to tell you, folks. Now I know I say this a lot, okay? That I really love this new bow, and I'm not. If I didn't like it or if I didn't love it, I wouldn't say that. I really would not. I would say, you know, it's a good bow. But if I like it or love it, I'm gonna say I got my new hunting buddy, and I'm telling you what, that I really liked my Remedy. I mean, I love my Remedy. That's a sweet shooting bow, and that Elite Encore is a great bow. Both of those bows, I shot some nice animals with those bows last year, and I'm not. But I'm just telling you, they took this Elite Envision, and they made the riser longer. Okay, it's a 31-inch axle to axle length bow, so it's a little shorter than my Remedy was. Okay, but they took the riser and made the riser longer, and it just puts that stability into that bow. It balances that bow out so well by doing that. It's amazing how smooth this thing is to draw and shoot and feel. It's got a little bit longer brace height. They made the limbs and the limb pockets wider than they had on the Remedy and the Elite Encore. It's still got the set technology functionality, so you didn't lose anything there. But I'm just telling you, I put my rest on it. I tied a D-loop on. I went ahead and I tied my serving in to put my arrow. I put my peep sight in, and I just got everything lined up. I just eyeballed my center shot down my bow. And how I do that is what I do is I put an arrow, I knock an arrow in my D-loop, right? And then what I'll do is I'll adjust my center shot in and out with my rest until I like shooting my arrow just outside center. So when I look down that arrow from the back of the bow, that arrow is just slightly to the left of center of the middle of that riser of the riser of the bow. So I'm eyeballing that, and I've set up a lot of bows over the years. You know I have, but anyway, I put that in there, and I said that looks good. I locked everything in, got it all secure. I went and I shot through paper just to see how my tune was. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. I didn't even have to mess with the set. I got a perfect bullet hole the first shot. I mean, it was dead on, just dead nut, beautiful. And that was a good feeling. Put my rest on, I put my sight on, put everything, my stabilizer on, and Envy, that's her name, Envy, because she's an Envision. She's an envy because everybody's going to be envious of my baby because she's so sweet.
Good one.
Yeah, like that? Did you like that?
I think that's
so
good.
I almost put on Facebook, I'm in a new relationship with Envy. And I said, well, I better not do that. But
Yeah, Jenny would have been
a
little mad.
Well, I don't think she would have got mad. She probably would have got confused. She might have said, thank God he's got somebody else and just got rid of me. You know, you never know. You know how poor Jen.
She has to put up with you every day.
She has to put up with me 24/7. And I don't know what her reaction would have been.
She could have been like, Dan, just go out, find some hunting to do.
Raven might have been a little worried.
Oh, Raven would have been. His worry would have gone as far as dinner time.
Yeah, no.
And he'd forget all about it.
But check out that new Envision. You're gonna like it. I'm telling you what. I called Larry Mack. I said, Larry Mack, order me another one for my backup because I was gonna take my Remedy and use that as a backup, and I'm gonna probably give my Remedy. I'll give my Remedy away at the Beast Feast. We're gonna talk about the Beast Feast today. So, but man, I tell you what, that thing. That's a sweet shooting bow. We got a mail segment we got to get to because we didn't get to that last week. Good morning, East Coast Trev. Well, Trev's at the Big Harrisburg show in Pennsylvania right now. So, did you know I was talking to Trev yesterday? Morning, Curtis. Good to see you. I was talking to Trev yesterday. I said, Trev, he was doing a Facebook Live. I said, Trev, keep your hands on the wheel. But, the picture was inverted. So I'm sitting there going, it looked like he was on the driver's side of the truck. Well, he was really on the passenger side of the truck, and his buddy was driving, and I'm sitting there going, are they in a mailed vehicle? Or, because I thought the steering wheel was on the other side. I said, keep your hands on the wheel, 10 and 2. And did you know what small game animal has the most cholesterol? It's a squirrel. So he liked that. So, always trying to inform and educate. You know what I'm saying? Always trying to inform and educate. Speaking of shows, I've got Deer Classic tickets to give away today. We're getting close on that, man. I'm telling you. That's not that far away. So we're going to have Corey from the Beast Feast. He's one of the chairmen. He'll be on at 3:30. The Eichler, Fred Eichler, will be on at 8 o'clock. Everything Eichler. So we'll see what our buddy... You too, Trav. Have a good time at the show, buddy. Have a good time at Harrisburg. I got to get out there. That's like a 7 or 9 day show, outdoor show in Pennsylvania. That's a big show, man. I need to get out there one of these days. I need to do that. I need to do the National Wild Turkey Federation convention. Those are the only 2 really big shows that I haven't been to that I need to go to. I've been to SHOT. I've been to ATA several times. I think I've been to ICAST once. Pretty sure I've been to ICAST. I just have not made it to the NWTF or Harrisburg. I need to do that. So when we have the Eichler on, I'll have Fred talk about that a little bit. He said he just got back from Texas, so I don't know what he was doing. Hey, Valentine's is coming up. When is that? Next weekend? Andrew? You're supposed to know all this stuff, man.
No, not
Today's the 5th. Today's the 5th. When's Valentine's Day?
14th.
It's not next weekend. It's actually that would be 7, 8, 9 days away. Because today's the 5th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're really wanting to make a big impression on the love of your life, the Milo Locker has heart-shaped steaks. Did you know that? I went and got some. I got one for my little Jen, and heart-shaped New York strip steaks. How about that? Isn't that romantic? That's almost as romantic as deer loin, or sloppy doughs.
Yeah.
Sloppy doughs or deer chili. Yeah.
Well, yeah. You'd be the one. Yeah.
Well, hey, first date I ever went on with Jenny. I didn't bring her flowers. I didn't bring her a bottle of wine. You know what I brought her? It's a true story. I'm not making this up. I brought her some homemade elk chili, and she married me. Ended up marrying me.
Who knew that would be the ticket?
I'm telling you what. You give a woman elk chili, you've just unlocked her heart right then and there. That is the secret to romance.
It's the one thing they didn't know they needed.
What?
The one thing you didn't know you needed.
Oh, I'm just telling you, elk chili is romantic, man. You get to sit there, and not only does it taste great, but you get to share the excitement and the adventure of a story of how you conquered that elk. The challenge of climbing up that mountain and experiencing the bears that you had to outsmart to get up to where you were wanting to stage for that elk. And then your calling techniques, you start making those elk bugles, and them women, man, they can't take it. They can't take it. They just fall for that elk bugle every single time. And then, if you can cow call and then do an elk bugle, the ladies don't have a chance, man.
Not a chance.
Not a chance. They just fall instantly in love with you. Gobble gobble from sunny Arizona. Rick, quit telling me it's sunny and warm in Arizona, man. It's freezing here. Good for you, buddy. No, I'm just telling you, just try that. You get that woman in your life, you give that special person some elk chili, I promise you things are gonna be beautiful. It's beautiful, man.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful, man.
It just makes you want to cry.
I'm telling you, it's awesome. 7:13 and some change here on the mighty 1350 ESPN. Let's see. What am I doing?
Well, right now you're sitting.
Well, I'm trying to think what to do here. I'm trying to think. Smoking Smeltzer. Good morning, Mark Jenkins. How you doing? Let's see. Tell you what, I'm going to give away a pair of Deer Classic tickets right now. So if you can tell me what state I got my first elk in, since we're talking about elk chili, call 244-1350, 244-1350, and we'll let you know. I'll give you a hint. It's where I got both of my elk. How about that? When I practiced my elk bugle in the house, my wife couldn't take it. Well, Jeffy, I'm not saying you're not doing it right, but I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not saying you're doing it right.
I'm not saying anything, Jeff. I'm just telling you, man. When I hit that elk bugle, you know, Jenny, she gets her eyes get all wide, and she just next thing I know, she's over there giving me a hug and kissing me on my forehead, and you know,
saying, Dan,
she likes it.
Put that down.
No, it's not what she says. She just says I don't know why, but I find you sexy. I find you more sexy and irresistible right now. That's exactly what she says. You know? Same thing when if I hit the rattling horns, I'm just telling you, man. Ladies respond to that stuff. It's that manly approach to hunt, you know, that they can't take it. They just can't take it. They can't. Yeah, I ain't got a text yet, so either she's asleep or she's ignoring me. Because usually I'll get a little text saying you're in trouble or something. So I don't know. We'll see what's going on.
We got Craig on the line. We're ready to take a guess.
Well, let's see what Craig's up to this morning. Good morning, Craig.
Yeah, I'm just driving to Des Moines right now. Hey, I would rather guess Colorado, but that's probably too easy.
Well, don't outsmart yourself.
Okay, well that's a hint. Thank you.
I didn't give you a hint.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, don't outsmart yourself.
Okay. Well, I mean, it sounds like it's not Florida then. In other words.
I'll give you a hint. It's not Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. How's that?
Perfect. I'm gonna have to say, how about Nebraska?
On my elk?
Yeah.
What did you say first?
I didn't say anything first. I mean, I kind of guessed Florida, but I was just kidding.
No, what was the very first state you mentioned on this call?
It would be obvious, but I don't think you would make that a
well,
choice.
I would stick with the obvious if I were you.
Okay, I'd be happy to stick to the obvious then.
So
Colorado.
Colorado, is that your final answer?
Okay, that's my final answer.
All right, you got a pair of classic tickets. Congratulations.
You are the best.
Yeah, they do have elk in western Nebraska, actually.
Yeah, I figured you did.
Yeah, they do. I mean, I know some folks don't believe that, but they do. You get around that, what is that, the Platte River? Yeah. There's elk out there, that's for sure. All right, man. Hey, do you have his phone number?
Yep.
All right, we'll call you after the show, buddy.
Hey, I appreciate it, Dan.
Thank you. You be safe.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I didn't want him to overthink that. You know.
Well, that's a good thing.
Well, yeah, I don't want to. You know, I want our listeners to be happy.
He had a good guess right off the bat.
Go with your gut, man.
Go with the gut.
Go with your gut. Don't see. I do that to myself all the time. I'll set up like a fantasy football lineup, or I'll second guess. You know, I'll look at the wind direction and stuff, and then I'll say I should go sit here when I should have went and sat over there. And then I'll get a picture that a buck walks by my other stand when I'm in my other stand. It's like that happens to me. Don't go with your gut, and then don't overthink it, and you'll be more successful later in life. I never got that reaction you did. Well, Jeff, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Yeah, get yourself a dual game elk bugle. Okay, if you're singing with a dual, things are gonna happen. I'll just tell you that, buddy. Dual, not blue. Dual.
You're my boy, Blue.
Yeah, dual game calls. Sometimes that button bar gets in the way. All right, it's 7:18 and some change. Let me take a real quick break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, have you heard the news about the great new products from Pine Ridge Archery Products? The makers of the video camera support system, the Probo Cam, and the AT5 trail camera have done it again. Introducing the new Pine Ridge Archery line of 250 archery systems.
What's everybody doing today?
This new line,
hey, it's going to warm up next week. Get some shed hunting in, huh?
And the new wrist sling.
Get some of that snow off the ground.
Free and is available in different colors.
That's going to be nice.
Allow you to tune it to your specific grip, so your hand goes right in the sling without any hang-ups for smoother draws when you're getting ready to shoot your game. These new
I'm still seeing a lot of bucks with antlers, both sides.
Included in these products are tons
fishing.
Of colors, so you
I hear you.
customize your bow for your favorite
well, good luck, Ken. I hope you get a big one, or a bunch of them.
USA at Pine Ridge Archery's factory in Illinois. That's right, made in the USA of quality materials that will hold up in any weather conditions for die-hard bow hunters like you and me. Check out all these great new products at Sportsman's Warehouse or anytime at PineRidgeArchery.com.
Aww.
There's a place in
Little
Ankeny
Jenny
that's all
texted
about
me.
the outdoors, and that place is Sportsman's Warehouse. They provide all
I did love the elk chili, and you're sexy when you're shooting your bow. Isn't that sweet? Aww. That's what she wrote right there on my watch.
New products arrive each week to outfit you better. They have a complete firearms area, providing the
See, I'm not making that up. What's that say right there? She goes, I did love the elk chili, and you're sexy when you shoot your bow. Now, see? Get you a bow. Women, they love it when you shoot a bow. It's awesome.
The serious angler to the regular fishing enthusiast.
Michael, I've seen people out ice fishing on Easter Lake. I live kind of close to Easter Lake, but is there fish in there? I know they restocked it, but I don't know how many fish are in there that is catchable, buddy. I know before they drained the lake, there was some really good walleye and stuff in there. People that get around that hump by on the other side of the dam. Well, not on the other side, but you kind of went around the bend of the lake and you go past the dam. There was a hump out there, and I caught several nice walleye out of there. That stretch. I just don't know how big the fish are at Easter Lake now.
Something I love about the Chick-fil-A
That's a good question.
is their gold color. It lets me know that I'm about to enjoy something hot and delicious. It's just comfort food.
We got a new Chick-fil-A commercial we need to load.
Real guests paid for their testimony.
We have a new Chick-fil-A commercial we have to load.
Are you into cooking wild game or grilling? If you are, you probably love to transform your wild game into delicious meals or great tasting snacks. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to help you make some of the best tasting sausage, snack, stick, or jerky around. High Mountain Seasonings offers simple kits you can easily use at home, including 3 new low sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love. High Mountain Seasonings makes grilling steak or smoking your favorite meats taste even better with their specialty spices, marinades, and rubs for deer, elk, or your favorite steaks. High Mountain Seasonings also has chili, taco, and fajita blends that are spicing up kitchens and grills everywhere. Look for High Mountain Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse, at your favorite grilling retailer, or just go to HighMTNJerky.com for recipes or to find the closest store near you. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to make your game or favorite grilling meats taste great.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Just got a text from the lovely Jenny. I just showed everybody on Facebook Live. See, I'm telling you, guys, get yourself a bow, man. Here's exactly what she said. I did love the elk chili, and you are sexy when you shoot your bow. See, I'm telling you, man. The women, they just can't take that, man. You got to get you a bow, get you an elk bugle, get you some rattling horns, camo, get you some camo underwear and stuff like that. Women, they love it. Yeah.
Good guy. All right, I'll take that into consideration. If it doesn't work, I'll let you know.
Michael says he's ice fishing over there by Easter Lake, and he's been catching fish. See, they renovated Easter Lake on the south side. What is that? 2 years ago they started that? 3 years? 2 years? 3 years? I can't keep up with it. I drive by it almost every day. And I know there was a lot of decent Dr. Yeagi's in the house. Wow. Obi-Wan, Andrew has been bragging on you all morning, buddy. Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, yeah.
So, morning fishing, Dave. So Michael, I know they restocked it, like I said. I just don't know what size fish they put in there. But Michael said he caught some nice fish last fall. So evidently they put some keepers in there, huh? So I know the walleye and the bass and the catfish was pretty good, and of course I don't know about crappie, but I know there was a lot of bluegill in there. But that lake gets a lot of pressure. I mean, you talk about pressure. I mean, there's constantly people fishing in that lake. So it's going to be interesting to see. And I don't know if you did this, Michael, but I actually took pictures as they were dredging it out. So when all the water was gone, I actually took several pictures so I knew what the lake looked like under the water. See, I'm thinking ahead. So now when I go fishing out there, I know where the drop-offs and everything are. I don't have to rely on a graph. So how about that? Yeah, that's using the old noodle, as long as I don't lose my pictures. So Andrew got his tooth pulled a couple days ago. Obi-Wan Kenobi yanked it. Oh, yesterday.
Yeah, and I'm still talking to you right now.
And isn't that amazing? Isn't it amazing how a Jedi dentist can do the things? Now, when I had my teeth pulled, I couldn't talk for 2 or 3 days, man. I had gauze hanging out of my jaw and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Now, look, Andrew's in here just smiling and profiling.
Well, one thing I love is I'm a big facts guy. If you can give me facts about anything, I become so much more at ease. And
was Yegi factual?
Oh, yes. He was talking to me everything about nerves I didn't know were up there.
He's good about that.
He's so good.
And they don't hurt you when they give you the shot. They numb you up pretty good.
He did great, and I came out of there. I had multiple things done in one day.
Yeah.
And I can come here and talk like I'm.
Yeah.
See, I didn't have anything.
That is the power of advanced family dentistry, folks.
Great.
Jedi dentistry at its best. I'm just telling you, man.
From the moment you walk into the door to the moment you leave.
Yeah. How about that?
Have a great time.
Yeah.
I know I did.
You know, you got Dr. Brandt, Dr. Stewart, Dr. Williams, and then you have Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi, man.
Yeah. Just great people.
Yeah.
Really good to talk to.
Yeah. Did they say may the floss be with you when you left?
Not yet.
I don't know why they don't do that. They should be doing that every time somebody leaves. May the floss be with you.
The floss be with you.
They should be giving out a little toothbrush and a mug that says that. Yagi, I don't know what you're waiting on. The advertising royalties on that alone is worth millions.
And you'll only have to give Dan 25%.
No, he's sponsoring the show. That's all I need.
Yeah, that's true. He's
a great partner.
Ultimately, a great guy too.
I have to go see him in a couple weeks.
Great guy to talk to as well.
Yeah, I'm due for my cleaning. So what time is it? Is it 7:26? We got this guy. Dr. Yagi says he totally agrees. Of what part? we got Corey O'Day coming up. He is one of the chairmen from the Beast Feast. We're going to talk to Corey here in a second, and we'll let you know what's going on there. Sponsor of the week is Sportsman's Warehouse. I do have new fishing reports information for you. Pure Crappie. Have you heard of Pure Crappie yet? They have got some really cool. Michael, you'll like this, and Ken, you guys are big fishing guys. Have you heard of monkey milk? I'm not making that up. Monkey milk. Get to know that color. That I don't understand. I don't know how Denny Brower and Shaw and all these tournament guys. I don't know how they keep all these baits names in their head. I mean, there's literally thousands of different names for some of these lures and stuff. But I've isolated a few that I think I'm not going to think. I'm going to have them in my tackle bag for crappie, and for my walleye this year. I can tell you that I'm going to have monkey milk soft plastics. I'm going to have blue ice, black and chartreuse, June bug, flake and chartreuse, and the last but certainly not least, white and chartreuse. I'm going to have all of those colors in my little grubs, my little soft tail twisty grubs and regular grubs that I'm going to be chasing my crappie and my walleye with this year jigging. I cannot wait to get out there. If you want to see those colors, and hey, they're all made in the U.S. Everything there at Pure Crappie, or all the baits are purecrappie.com are made in the U.S. So go check them out. I can't wait, man. Ripping lips. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need some fish, man. I'm almost out of fish.
You should head up to Alaska sometime.
I need to go to Alaska. I really do. This moose hunt is really my bucket list hunt. It really is. I've been waiting forever to go. And I couldn't have done it, honestly, if it wasn't for Ken up at Canadian Outfitters Company. I just talked to him yesterday. Super nice guy. And it's going to be on Respect the Game TV, so you'll all get to see it on the Sportsman's Channel. But I'm very, very grateful because that's a lot of money. That's a big hunt, but it's a hunt of a lifetime. Mm-hmm. And I am not going to be picky. The first legal moose that comes out, it's going down because I'm bringing moose burgers back with me, buddy. That's the whole purpose of going up there. Is moose burgers. Huh?
I'm eating moose.
I had somebody ask me the other day, would you shoot a cow moose? Absolutely. Absolutely. It doesn't have to be a bull. If it's legal, I'm not going to wait. How many times you get to shoot a moose? How many times you get to eat moose? Moose, in my humble opinion, is the best tasting deer of the cervid family. And elk is awesome. Elk is amazing. And so is our whitetail deer here in Iowa. There's quality. That's some quality protein right there. It really is. But moose is so tender, it almost melts in your mouth when you take it off the grill and you pop it in there, man. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I love it, man. I can't. Now see, I'm hungry now. Moose steak and eggs. Oh, would that be a breakfast of champions right there?
Oh yeah,
that would be. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a real quick break again, and when we come back, we're going to talk to Corey, Mr. Corey O'Day, and we'll talk a little bit about the Beast Feast. I'm starting to get a lot of ticket requests and people wanting to know about tickets, so we'll do that. And then when we're through with the interview with Corey, you're taking Stewie with you. I am taking Stewie with me. You want to go, Yeg? Get you up there in the Moose Woods, Yegi. Yeah, Dr. Yegi, I could actually see you up there moose hunting, man. I could see you out there. Woo, 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 on the swamps. I could see you, man. You'd be good. Hey, Jeff, good morning. It'd be nice to have your dentist with you in case something happens, wouldn't it? You're out there and your filling pops out or something.
Well, on-site work.
Yeah, hey.
I feel he could do that with a stick and a fork.
Dr. Yagi, he could do it with little or no stuff in the truck at all. I've got a really nice first aid kit. That's probably all he would need.
That's probably all you need.
Yeah, he's amazing, man. He's a Jedi dentist. I'm telling you. Morning, Aaron. Tell you what, let me hit this real quick break. We'll come back with Corey O'Day right here on 1350 ESPN.
Tacticam has launched the best-in-class cellular trail camera, the #1 selling action camera in the industry. The new reveal.
Yeah, Stewie's going.
Change the way you scout forever. Not only is it one of the easiest to set up,
it's going to be awesome.
Affordable cellular camera on the market. As you know, you educate your game and leave your scent when checking.
Beast Feast is coming up on the 19th. It's going to. What is today? The 5th.
You can receive pictures in almost
it's getting close. Everything's
right
getting close. Deer Classic, the Beast Feast. Got the big RV show going on right now at the fairgrounds today.
In 4G and LTE wireless modules. Verizon and AT&T plans available. 24-inch LCD screen, happening. Adjustable night illumination, and data plans starting as low as $5 a month. The Reveal's world-class app allows you to set up your
camera. You should have seen that bow, guys.
View and organize pictures and much more. Again,
I got that old Envision locked in last night, and I put that old custom bow equipment side on.
Helps you stop educating your game.
I've got about a 17-yard shot in my basement, so I got 3 targets stacked up so I don't hit the wall. I put that old pin on that center target, man, and let that old trigger sweep, and that old bow, it was so quiet, and I nutted that 10 ring, man. Just I sleep better when my bow. Do you do that when your gun's on? If you like to gun hunt, when your reticle's on, or if you like to fish and you got your bait caster, you got your spinning reels all clean, relined, you know, if you're, you know, you probably feel the same way if you're a fishing an angler. And it just with me and my bow, man. When my bow is on and it's all ready to go, I sleep way better at night. I do. It's a calming. If my bow's not right, I can't sleep. I'll be up there. I don't know how many times over the years I've gotten up at 3 in the morning to go tinker with my bow if there was something going on, if I needed to twist a string or a cable, or I'm sick that way. I've got a sickness. It's called bow hunting. I admit it. My name's Outdoors Dan, and I have a problem. I admit it.
Call 515-975-2190 or go online at petstop.com. Pet Stop of Des Moines.
It's called bow hunting. I gotta get my line. I gotta put new line on my reels. I just thought of that.
About a dream that took several years to come true.
I'll do that. I can do that next week, I guess. I gotta put some more braid. Excuse me. Some more braid on my reels. Aaron, we can help you. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate that. I need help. I trimmed my beard last night. I think I got that a little uneven. I have to fix that too. Yeah, you know what? I got tired of looking at that goatee, and it's just like, you know, I always liked the old, General Custer look, the old William Hickok. You know, the old gunfighter look from the 1800s. I said, you know what? It's time to western it up a little bit. Go a little cowboy.
Check them out online at reveltondistillery.com or visit
little Yellowstone.
If it's time to celebrate or just time to
Actually, I'm just tired of looking at all that gray. I look younger without it. I'm telling you.
A little break in the action.
Yeah, what did Ginny say to me the other night? She goes, "Gosh, you're gray." Well, thanks, sweetheart. I appreciate that.
Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer scents you can rely on.
That's love right there. Gosh, you're gray.
Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bedded Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few.
Yagi, what are you doing today? Putting a new basement in?
Branches or scrapes.
I thought you were going to sleep in, Dr. Yagi. You told me you were sleeping in.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, I
well,
wow.
Yagi's up early.
Don't ambush call.
Well, I can't ambush Dr. Yagi.
And check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities, and family.
Yeah, the old goat retired. Brady cashed it in. Giselle told him it's either football or me.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. We're discussing how gray I am during the break on Facebook Live. See, everybody on Facebook Live watching us gets to hear all the in-between break stuff and all that. And I told everybody that, I had to trim the old beard because I got tired of looking at all the gray. And I did the old gunfighter look. I shaved off my goatee and did the mustache and the little half beard or whatever they call that. I call it like a General Custer or William Hickok. That's how they had to get some of that gray off my face. Yeah, the old dog was looking a little worried at me the other day. So Andrew's getting our guest on the line. Dr. Yagi's on watching us on Facebook Live. It's a good day, Tater. Today is a good day. It's a good day, Tater. I'm telling you.
Good day, Tater.
All right, let's head over to the phones and let's see what old Corey's up to. Good morning, Corey.
Good morning, Dan. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty well, thanks.
Can you believe the Beast Feast is almost here?
I can't. January flew by, and the 19th of February is creeping right up on us.
Yeah, I mean, we got the big RV show going on at the fairground or the Iowa Event Center right now. Is it the Iowa Event Center? Or is it? It's at the Varied Industry Building. It's down at the fairgrounds. We got the Deer Classic coming up. We got Beast Feast. I mean, next thing you know, we're going to be turkey hunting and ripping lips.
That's right. I can't wait. It's a busy time of the year, so definitely excited to share some things about the Beast Feast with your audience here.
Yeah. Now, you guys are the chairman. It's Midwest Hunt. It's Midwest. What's the name of the company?
Midwest Land Group.
Midwest Land Group. There you go. So you and Sean are the big sponsors for the event, and this is your second year in a row now?
Yes, that's correct. So Beast Feast is obviously you're a big part of that as well. It's through the Family Cancer Network. Goal of the Family Cancer Network is to provide some financial assistance to Iowans. A key thing there is the money does stay in Iowa. The money helps those suffering from blood or pediatric cancer. Really, they try to help out with like the collateral damage that can be caused by the financial side of going through that treatment. So they help pay mortgages, car payments, travel expenses, things like that. So that's really how Sean and I kind of got involved in this. Seemed like a great cause, and we've been fortunate enough to help out through this Beast Feast Avenue.
Yeah, I think you know the story about all that, don't you?
Yeah, Tim was kind of filling us in. It would have been last summer when we first met with him.
Yeah, I can't believe I started that 16 years ago, and I did that for my dad. We always get new people listening in, but I lost my dad at the age of 58, and so when I moved up here, I was doing an event back home in St. Louis. So when I moved, I brought the event up with me, and we started out with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and it's been pretty much a success. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and then I got Sharon called me and asked me if I would be willing to move the charity over to the Family Cancer Network 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was. Is it 3 years now? I think it's either 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think this is the third year.
This is the third year. Scott Kruger and all those guys were my committee, and they were wanting to take a step back, and they had some more committee guys that were wanting to do it. And I said, as long as it's going to help cancer people fighting cancer or families and kids here in Iowa, that's all that matters to me. So that's how FCN got involved in that. But it's a great event, great food, and it's always a fun time to help a lot of people.
Yeah, it is for sure. And I don't know if you've given any information before I hopped on here, but I'll just give some details regarding the event. So it is Saturday, February 19th, 5:30 at the Stony Creek Inn in Johnston. We've sold 25 of 30 tables, so there's only 5 tables available. That being said, there still is a bunch of raffle tickets left for a Honda ATV. Good thing about that is you don't have to be present to win. So if anyone listening is interested, you can hop on fcnet.org, and then there's an events tab. You can click that, and you'll see the Beast Feast. You can click into there, and you'll see all the information for the event. You can buy raffle tickets there. If you're interested in buying a table, by all means, we've still got 5 available. We'd love the support. It's just kind of a fun night out to support a great cause. We've got a wild game menu with alligator, bison, rabbit, venison, so kind of a unique menu, live silent auction, raffle items, drinks, all that good stuff. So it should be a fun night for those wanting to help out a good cause.
Yeah, and that Honda, that TRX 420, that's a nice four-wheeler, folks. That's something that, if you spend $100 and you win that, you're way ahead.
Absolutely, and there's only 300 of those tickets being sold. So the odds are pretty good there.
Yeah, we've been plugging that for about 10 weeks now. So
awesome.
Yeah, that we really want to see that go, and I would imagine, as like anything, Corey, people always wait till the last minute to buy that stuff. So they do. Yeah, so I imagine we'll sell probably a bunch of them that night at the event or right before. So.
Yep, that's kind of what we're anticipating as well. So it's been a good lead up to it, and then definitely these last couple of weeks we're trying to get the word out and get those remaining tables sold, and hope we have a good turnout that night.
Now, I have had a bunch of people ask me about single tickets, so if those tables don't sell out, or I guess you can put your name on a waiting list. I know Tim's in Mexico right now, but I'm sure if there's availability there, we're not going to turn people away.
Yeah, correct, and we're going to have one last meeting here. I believe it'll be next week at some point ahead of the Beast Feast, and we're going to kind of touch base, see where everything's at, and if we have to go that route, that's something that we'll put on the website and on the social media pages as well.
Yeah, and then we got a really good live auction. I know I've got a camping package from Sportsman's to auction off, and I've got a little surprise from the TV show we're going to auction off. That we had. This will be the first time we've done this. And then I'll probably give one of my bows that I used on the TV show last year, like we usually do. I finally had the gentleman that bought the bow last year. I actually threw in a ground blind and some broadheads and stuff. He called me finally like 6 months later and came by the house and got the bow and stuff. I go, man, I thought something happened to you. I mean, because he spent over $1,000.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like he goes, no, I just got busy. I go, well, I'm glad you're okay, because he brought his son out, and I gave him some extra stuff for his son and stuff while he was at the house. But yeah, I was getting a little worried about that there for a while.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a popular item. So yeah, we've got that again, and we have a bunch of outdoor related items for the auction. So
you guys actually have some really cool stuff. I mean, somebody last couple of years we've had tickets to Green Bay to a Packers game. I mean, and it wasn't just tickets; it was like a suite.
Yeah, there was hotel package and everything.
Yeah, I mean that was neat. And then we got live music this year. You guys got somebody playing live music before and after the event.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Correct. We've got Eli Alger, so he's playing some country music. Should be a good little addition to the event this year.
You think he'll let me sing a couple songs?
He might. We'll have to ask.
Yeah, I might have to crank out. I might have to crank out some Eagles or something. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Well, I'm looking forward to it, Corey. I appreciate you and Sean, and I appreciate you guys being part of the event. And you know, like I said, it all goes to help people that we'll never really get to meet. It's always nice when we have one of the survivors come up and say some stuff like we usually do, and to see, you know, just to explain how Family Cancer Network has helped them out. That's always good to hear. We had a police officer speak last year. He's a cancer survivor, and it's always good to see that kind of story.
It is. It's definitely rewarding to be a part of that, and we appreciate the opportunity as well, and we're looking forward to connecting with you and everyone on the 19th. All
right, Corey. Thank you so much. And again, if people want tickets or if they want more information about the event, I'll be plugging it here till the it's Saturday this year, right? Saturday the 19th. But we'll be talking about that for a few more weeks. But you can always go to it's fcn.org, right?
It is. It's fcnet.org.
fcnet.org, right? For the what? And just look for the little button that says Beast Feast. If you smash that little button, all the stuff comes up on it.
That is correct.
Yeah, there you go. Anything else, sir?
I think that pretty much covers everything. And like I said, if they need more information, you just touched on it there. They can find it all on the website.
All right. And if they need to get a hold of you, how can they? If they want to look at what your company does, how can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, so that would just be MidwestLandGroup.com. They can find pretty much everything they need at that website.
All right, Corey. I really appreciate it, buddy. I look forward to seeing you on the 19th.
Awesome. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it as well.
You will. Give my best to Sean, please.
Will do.
Thank you, buddy. There he goes, Corey O'Day. There you go. Good event. It is 7:46 and some change. Malcolm, what's up, buddy? You should give I would love to get out to the Great American Outdoor Show, Malcolm. I need to do that one too. I haven't done that. Another beautiful day in downtown Minnesota, Gary Peck says. What is it, minus 28 degrees today, Gary? Oh, Gary, man. Morning, Mason. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Let me hit another quick break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. I think where I was there for a minute. We'll be right back.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you, man. You're a pain.
There's a group that I would like to introduce you to, and that's Hunting Works for Iowa. Hunting Works for Iowa is a statewide organization that is focused on not only what hunting is, but what it does for the state of Iowa.
Yay!
You know, hunting in Iowa annually brings in huge economic resources to our state. Hunters buy tags and permits every year so they can hunt here. That impacts restaurants.
Beef up. I did start lifting. I gotta get in shape, man. I started lifting Monday. I'm so sore.
Leads to hundreds of millions of dollars in state taxes and
Yep.
retail sales.
Put another 10 pounds on each side. I got to about 5-6 presses, and it's like,
So Hunting Works for Iowa is partnering with
70. I don't even think it's 80 pounds, man. It's like, what is going on?
If you want to learn more about hunting horse riding, if you're interested in becoming a partner, please go check out their website at
And I got to go get my knee worked on. No more ding dongs.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task? Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they are. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own. By using changeable, flexible abrasive belts, the sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree angle every time. Each Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is assembled in the USA by a family-owned and operated company. Customer service.
Don't go away. We're going to do tickets again. It's a balmy 3 above. Well, gosh, Gary, you're probably out there in cargo shorts, aren't you? 3 above 0? That's a heat wave for you guys. That's crazy.
We all want the deadliest broadheads out there. Have you tried a slick trick? Slick tricks are one of the.
He called me the other day. He goes, it's 37 degrees below 0 right now. I said, that's ridiculous. I don't even want to talk about it. That's ridiculous. That's no thank you. I love it up in Deer River, but not that much. That is just crazy.
They feature an all-steel ferrule Alcatraz blade lock system to prevent head failures at the moment of impact that will help you.
He just went swimming, he said. I believe it.
The Raptor trick is going to be your favorite.
I believe it.
4-edge bone-splitting tip, 2-inch cutting diameter, and deadly accurate flight. Bow hunters need gear that they can depend on 100% of the time. You wait all season for that shot. Do not trust it to a head that will not deliver a short recovery. For more information, go online at slicktrick.net. This year, trick 'em with Slick Trick broadheads and tag your game.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed,
well, there you go, Aaron. You're a happy man. It's cold. You should be happy. I like it when it's like 35, 40.
To their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff,
above. Yeah. 35, 40 is just about perfect for deer hunting anyway. A little cold, gets the deer moving. Yeah, this 10, 15 degree stuff for the birds.
Or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
They're one of America's favorite fish to go after.
You know, if it's turkey season, 55, 60, 65 degrees, that's just that anywhere in there, that's just fine. That's perfect. It's only 5 degrees here, Fishing Dave. I know that, Dave. I was just out in it.
So before you head to your favorite fishing hole, head on over to purecrappie.com. That's purecrappie.com. They will help you catch more fish. They're one of America's favorite fish to go after. Whether you call them old papermouth or a slab,
Pure crappie?
to chase after the tasty crappie.
Back to back?
And the folks at purecrappie.com
Lovely.
are waiting to help you limit out your next fishing trip.
It's like, wait a minute, that looks like the same commercial.
Purecrappie.com has the bait.
I don't know who's doing our logs, but
so before you head to your favorite fishing hole, head on over to purecrappie.com. That's purecrappie.com. They will help you catch more fish.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Go ahead. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hey, we're getting ready for the big Valentine's Day. I was actually fletching arrows all week. You know, make a nice bouquet of roses for my Jenny. So they kind of look like roses. My arrows got pink fletchings because they show up really good on TV. See, there's always a reason why I do that. And I can find them since I'm half colorblind.
I thought it was just for Jenny.
Yeah, well, I always do stuff for Jen. Yeah. But anyway, it's don't forget, it's a big day coming up. So Herman's Fine Jewelers is a place you ought to be. Swimming pools and movie stars. That's right, $10,000 in mountings and stock, and they can make you feel like Beverly Hills when you walk out of there. See what I did there? Yeah. Just see that? See that? Do you like that? You like that transition?
I'll help you out.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I thought that was good. Yeah, swimming pools, movie stars.
Thanks, everybody. It's Outdoors Dan. I'll see you next week.
Yeah, try the veal. 2900 University West Des Moines, 222-2600. So here's what you do. You go get yourself some heart-shaped steaks at Milo. You get yourself an elite bow, because women find you sexy when you're shooting an elite bow. Get you an elk bugle, and you go to Herman's and you get her some bling, and you are going to have one of the most romanticized women in the world. She is going to be so in love with you that you're not going to, you know what? You might have trouble getting out for turkey season. She's not going to want to let you to leave because she's going to love you so much. Herman's Fine Jewelers, they can help you every day. 222-2600. Tell Donnie and Frank I sent you. They're good fellers down there. Good folks. 754 and some change. I'm going to, all right, if you know the answer to this question, call me at 244-1350. 244-1350. I will give you who do you think, who did I have the biggest crush on TV when I was a kid? And I'll give you a hint. I'm 50, I'll be 58 next week. All right? So you got to think what was on TV back then. But who do you think I had the biggest crush on? I'll give you some hints. Was it Lily Munster? Was it Marianne Ginger from Giggers Fred Stone? You're going to call my cell. Was it Mary? Yes, sir. I'm texting while I'm thinking. Ginger, Marianne. Was it Mrs. Brady? Who else? What do you think? Well, Mrs. Brady was cute.
Mrs. Brady?
Yeah, what's wrong with
all the others? Mrs. Brady?
Well, it's not. I'm just throwing some names out there. You know?
Come on, man.
Come on, man. What? Was it Marcia Brady? How's that? Is that better?
That'll work.
Mrs. Brady was sweet, man. She'd just look at you with those big eyes. You know, I tell you who was really sweet was the Partridge Family, Mrs. Partridge, Shirley Jones, man. Now, see, that was on TV when I was there. You know, we didn't. I was, Baywatch and all that other stuff. You know, that wasn't on yet. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, that wasn't
older
even.
Than Baywatch?
Huh?
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Dude, I'm older than Baywatch. I'm a lot older than Baywatch. Yeah.
I'm not talking about the new.
Yeah, no, Jeff. I didn't have a thing for Eddie Haskell, Jeff. No. Nope. No Gomer either. I tell you who was really cute on Andy Griffith was Ellie, the pharmacist. She was hot.
Oh.
Yeah. And Mrs. Crump, she was pretty cute. So anyway, if you want to take a shot, 244-1350, we'll get you a pair of Deer Classic tickets. And we'll go from there. So, trying to think who else That's pretty much my list. What was the lady from Lost in Space? She was pretty cute. Penny?
Dave is ready.
Oh, Dave. Let's go see what Dave is up to. Betty Flintstone. Jerry. Well, that was a cartoon, Jerry. Come on. Let's see what Dave's up to. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning.
What do you think, Dave?
Well, I've heard you mention Marianne, and I've heard you mention Mrs. Partridge, but I'll go with Marianne.
Marianne. You think that's who I had the biggest crush on growing up?
Sure.
Really? Marianne?
Why not? She was cute.
Well, she was cute. Yeah, but yeah. Dave, I think you're right. It was Marianne. She was, I think, my favorite. Yep. All right, Dave. We'll call you after the show, bud.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah. See you later. Marianne, and then my second favorite was the lady off Get Smart, Agent 99.
Oh.
She was cute. I liked her.
go.
I liked her off Get Smart. She was cute. All right, we'll be right back with Mr. Fred Eichler, Everything Eichler. I'm excited about this. I haven't talked to Fred in a while. Well, I talked to him, but I haven't talked to him on the radio. But anyway, we'll be right back. Keep it right here on 1350 ESPN. Jeannie, I forgot. Jeannie. Oh, Jeannie was sweet, man. Jeannie was hot. Man. Yeah.
In these times when a lot of us are working from home,
Yeah,
it's
Jeannie
even
was
more
she
important
was
to make sure
sweet.
your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff
Morning,
Heating
Bri.
and Cooling at 287-6000.
Barbara
Schedule
Eden.
and check on your current heating and cooling
How'd I forget about Barbara
Is
Eden?
your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than $15
Hazel
a
or
month.
Maud, you're
So
funny.
if you want more time on the
You're
water
funny.
or in the woods this year, please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling for any of your home or business heating and cooling needs. One call to Wyckoff
Yeah,
Heating
Michael.
and Cooling will
Yeah, that's what Jeff just said. How did I forget about Barbara Eden from I Dream of Jeannie, man? I'm losing it. I haven't seen that in a while. That was a good show.
Hunting or fishing,
That was funny.
your camping setup to be easy and your stay as comfortable as possible. Camprite has been helping folks enjoy the outdoors as problem-free as possible since 1999. Camprite employees are outdoor enthusiasts that use and design.
Oh, I'm so tired. I woke up at 3.
Want to remember. They carry great tents like
Yeah, but I got back to sleep. Actually slept till 6. I shouldn't be tired. Usually I wake up at 3 and I get up and I can't get back to bed.
Protection of a tent. Camprite features several models of tent cot units, including single and double units. They also specialize in sleeping bags, camping tables, cooking prep units, chairs, and other fine quality outdoor products. With over 17 years of field testing great outdoor gear products, Camprite is the right choice to make adventures not only comfortable, but also carefree. Check out all these Camprite products at your local Sportsman's Warehouse or anytime on the web at camprite.com. That's
Go ahead and call Fred, bud.
camprite.com. So it's time to refill the tank. Or are you going for a great meal that won't break the bank?
How long we got till
Why not fill up at Central Standard Restaurant in Waukee? There's more than great burgers and handmade ice cream shakes waiting for you at Central Standard Restaurant. They specialize in great food like buttermilk fried chicken, smoked pulled pork, grilled salmon, or an Iowa pork tenderloin, to name just a few. Central Standard Restaurant.
Got probably two more pairs of tickets to give away this morning. So if you haven't won yet, Phyllis Diller. Yeah, there you go, Jeff. I bet you just love Phyllis Diller, man. I could see you and Phyllis together, Jeff. You guys, I could see that one. Phyllis Diller. You lost your mind, man.
Enjoy your time at the Central Standard so much, it'll become one of your go-to places. Carry out is always available at Central Standard. Central Standard Restaurant is located at 1222 Southeast University in Waukee, Iowa. Just a short drive from anywhere. Central Standard Restaurant, the perfect place to fill your tank when you're hungry.
Dan would bring him up as
1 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines sports leader.
A Des Moines radio group station. This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines.
Good morning, Susan.
Sports leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to hour number 2 of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan here on 1350 ESPN. Hour number 2 is brought to you in part by our good friends out of Leach Archery. Have you taken the shootability challenge yet? I ask you, have you not? If you haven't, then get out to your nearest elite dealer and do that. I just got my Envision in this week, and like I told you, that's my best new hunting buddy. I call her Envy because she is so awesome, because everybody's going to be so jealous of how well she shoots. That Elite Envision. See, Envision, Envy. See, I just shortened it up. See what I did there? I'm telling you, man, right out of the box, threw a D-loop on it, put my peep sight in, got everything center shot, and just eyeballed it, locked everything in, went and shot through paper. First arrow.
That's insane.
It is insane. Bullet hole. Didn't even have to mess with the set technology whatsoever. And I just really love that new Elite Envision. But hey, check the terrain and the basin out as well. They got 3 great models for you to check out for their 22 lineup. And either which way you go, you'll be happy. I know Archery Field and Sports has several in stock. And you can also go over to Sportsman's Warehouse and check them out right there. All right, one of my favorite people in the old outdoors is on, Mr. Fred Eichler out there in Colorado. How you doing there, Fleur?
Absolutely great, buddy. How are you doing this morning?
You know what? I'm vertical.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's better than the alternative.
Yes, sir. That's a fact.
So you just got, what was you doing down in Texas?
And I had so much fun. I took Trent, the youngest, and Seth, the middle son, and we rolled down there just to play around. And, oh, man, the kids had a blast. Trent took a Taurus 44 Raging Hunter and shot his first pig with a handgun, and he was ecstatic about that. Made a great shot, dropped it. And then Seth, we took out the thermal, and he shot just a big old boar about 145 yards away and shot it right in the melon. So dropped it on the spot. So that was pretty neat. Then we did a little bit of predator hunting and just had a blast. I mean, just a good time. We thought we were going down there for warm weather, but we hit that big ice storm that hit Texas. And so we were like, oh, man, it's going to be great. And the first day was beautiful, super hot. And then a couple days later, we were in, like 16 to 21 degrees down in Texas.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't believe you leave a great state of Colorado to go hunt anywhere. I mean, you got everything in the world on your ranch.
It is pretty cool, right? It's hard to go.
I mean, we went through the whole genre of animals when you took me out to my blind at one day. I mean, we saw everything except Bigfoot. So, I mean, it's just, I mean, come on. I mean, it's just great. But, yeah, I haven't been to Texas in probably 15, 16 years. And we went hog hunting. I don't even remember where it was. It was south. But, man, that's a huge state. It's amazing how big Texas is.
It really is, and it's fun too. It's got a lot of it's not only great people, but just fun things to do. And when it's off season, a lot of other places you can usually go goof off and find something to do in Texas. So we zip down there quite a bit, but you're right. It's hard to leave a place that's got right here in the backyard. I can see whitetail and mule deer, elk, bear, antelope, mountain lion, turkey, and then a myriad of predators, so.
Yeah, mountain lions.
Yep.
Yeah. You just wrestled another mountain lion the other day, didn't you?
I did. It was awesome. Yeah, it was on the ranch, actually not too far behind the house.
Yeah.
Cut a track and turned a couple of hounds loose and shot it with my recurve, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. He goes out there and empties the trash, smacks a bear on the rear end. And that's a true story. I'm not making that up.
You know what? That's funny. I haven't thought about that in a while, but yeah, I did. It was maybe not one of the smartest things I've ever done, but yeah, it was definitely fun.
Well, I haven't talked to you in a while. I mean, but see, I remember all those Eichler stories. I mean, those things, they're always classics. And for some reason, and even with my Alzheimer's, I just, there's a certain Eichler file inside of my head. I just don't forget that stuff. See?
Yeah, I've done a few things that weren't the smartest thing in the world.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not saying that. They're very entertaining, I tell you. So, hey, now, did you get a chance to go to SHOT or ATA or any of the other shows?
Well, you know what? I skipped out. Man, we had a bunch of clients here. We were doing a bunch of waterfowl. We were doing a bunch of, predator stuff and actually some late season cow elk hunters. And, it was kind of a crazy year with, everybody getting sick. And, we talked to people and they were like, oh, yeah, it's not going to be the end of the world if you're not there. I was like, perfect. I'm going to go hunting.
Yeah, I'd rather do that myself than go to a show. But I saw that you got a nice cow elk, what was that, 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, man, my season's been awesome, right? December 31st, the last day of the year, I shot a whitetail with my recurve on the ranch, and then January 1st, the first day of the year, I shot a lion, and then, heck, here a couple weeks ago, I shot a beautiful, just a big cow elk, late season cow tag here on the ranch, so got some more meat there, and that was pretty sweet. So, yeah I can't complain, man. Things are good.
Yeah, they're always good when you're an Eichler.
Listen.
The sun rises on that horizon, and always, as soon as it crests the mountain, it just says it's an Eichler day.
Good day, sir.
Absolutely. So I'm going on my first moose hunt this year.
Right.
I'm going to Alberta, and I'm not gonna be super picky because I've never shot a moose with my bow, so this is my bucket list hunt. And I've actually had people ask me, would you shoot a cow moose? And I said, if I have an opportunity on a moose, it's called moose hunting, right? Right, Fred?
I'm with you. You know what? If it's a moose, it's a moose. That's what you're after. Did you get a moose? I got a moose.
Yeah. I mean, I can always get the hide tanned, right?
The meat's amazing. Yeah, just get a moose. I mean, that's there. You know, it's a trophy in itself. Bull, cow, calf, heck, whatever. It's a moose.
Now, moose is. I just want moose burgers for 2 years. That's my goal. You know. You know. Have you ever had? You know, when we have. I'm sure you've had sloppy doughs before, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, I want sloppy moose. So it's a little sloppy joes with some moose meat in there. I'm just telling you, I'm trying to broaden my horizons, Fred.
I like it. That sounds pretty tasty, actually. I like it. Sloppy moose.
Sloppy moose.
That may be a thing. That could probably even be a restaurant title. I could think of all kinds of things. I like it.
If I had the money, I would open up nationwide franchises, sloppy moose restaurants, because I'm telling you, it would be the bomb, man.
It's a winner. It would go, especially if you could just do wild game.
$1 million idea.
Yeah. There's less regulations over there. It drives me crazy. They let them serve wild game in restaurants and make it a little bit difficult on you here. But I think that would be awesome.
Hey, have you ever, a lot of our buddies, Skippy Peterson's on the Facebook Live. Good morning, Jerry. Jerry says Daisy Duke. We did a trivia question on who I had the biggest crush on when I was a kid. And of course, it was Mary Ann from Gilligan's Island, but you had a whole bunch of Ginger and I'm not going to go through the whole list, but I missed I Dream of Jeannie. How I forgot about Barbara Eden, I'll never know. And then Daisy Duke, Daisy Duke, she was pretty sweet back in the day.
Oh yeah, well you didn't forget that gal from the Clampetts, did you?
Oh, Ellie Mae, I did. How did I forget about Ellie Mae, man?
You did not forget Ellie Mae.
I did.
That hurt.
I'm telling you, Fred, I'm losing it because Ellie Mae.
She said she wanted to take a swim in the cement pond. And I got all excited.
Yeah, and I just did a Beverly Hillbillies commercial too. I can't believe I forgot about Ellie Mae. That's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Now, hey, I want to. You've done some. You don't brag on yourself. That's one of the things I love about you. But you've accomplished some stuff I'll never do. You've taken. You're one of the very few archers to get the North American Slam. I'm saying that right, aren't I?
Yes, sir. The Super Slam. Yep, all 29 species that Pope and Young consider different species.
And you did it with a recurve, or traditional.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. One of the things I love about you is I love listening to you just tell stories. And and I mean that. I'm not kidding you. I've always loved just listening to you talk. And first, before I do anything else, I want to thank you so much for coming on board the Outdoor Call Radio Network and letting us use Everything Eichler podcast on Fridays. I'm going to tell you something, Fred, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I'm very humbled and honored that you did that. I'm so grateful to have you on the network, and thank you. I'll always be grateful for you for that. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate it, my friend, and I'll always be grateful for you staying true to, just your hunting roots and being who you are. You never, as you grew and everybody knew your name, you would always come up and we'd always just talk and, and there was no, no egos in the way. It was always great with you like that. I've always been impressed with you.
Well, it's hard to have an ego when you're an idiot. I'm just your neighborhood bow hunting idiot, Fred. I've never changed. 33 years strong, buddy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Wow, you're only 33. That's impressive.
No, that's 33 years. I wish I was 33. Gosh, man. I'm going to be 58 next week. Can you believe that? It's going by too quick.
That's insane. I'm sneaking up on double nickel, man. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But I'm so immature and irresponsible. It makes me feel younger.
I'm going to tell you something. You're always going to be young because you're young at heart, and I'll never forget when I drove out there and we were turkey hunting, and you about threw me out of the blind because I wouldn't shoot that Jake. I still laugh about that.
I was losing my mind. I was so excited. We had so much fun.
Oh, it was fun. I just didn't want to. I was holding out for a tom. I just got there, and it's like
there was some monster gobblers that we were looking at. So I don't blame you, but I was just like, I get so stinking excited, man. It's embarrassing sometimes.
Well, that's what I tell everybody. You're one of the best things about what's out there bow hunting, or on out. What you see on television is what you really are in person, and you're very much a family person. I know you love Michelle with all your heart and the kids, and You've always had a passion for what you do, and I don't know. I know you're probably like me. I'm just amazed I've been allowed to be on the air for 25 years. You know.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm so excited to be doing what I'm doing. It's there's a lot of stuff we do, as you know. We run cattle and farm, and what I mean, the outfitting business, the TV show, and I try to write a few articles here and there. So we stay super busy, but it's awesome. I do. I genuinely love what I do, and I love it all. I really do. We're about to start dropping calves, and I'm all excited trying to get the cows to hurry up because I love it when it's calving season.
And I love the fact that you have all your family helping you.
Yeah, that makes it super nice. The boys are amazing. Couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, no, they've always done a good job. What do you think hunting's at these days? The silver lining or the blessing out of the last couple of years with the pandemic was that it's actually gotten a whole new generation of people into the outdoors that probably might not have done it because that's really the only thing they felt safe doing was getting out there hunting and fishing for the first times. And I thought that was forgive the pun, I thought it was the shot in the arm that the outdoor industries needed we kept losing people. Everybody was saying we were losing people every year, but I mean, everything that I've seen, Fred, it's still all across the lower 48 especially, everything's up 35% as far as people getting out there. Isn't that crazy?
It's awesome. And, Dan, it's so true. The fact that, license sales are up by that much too. And I've even talked to some of the local game owners, and they're like, yeah, we're running people that really don't know, like they haven't been hunting. They may have the wrong equipment, or they may be standing in the middle of an open field looking for an elk at noon, but they're out in the field, and that's what matters. And they're going to learn. They're going to look, to you, and they're going to look to other people to learn how to hunt and how to be more efficient and how to hopefully bring home some really fresh, organic meat that they harvested themselves, whether that's a fish or a squirrel, a rabbit, an elk, a deer, whatever. But I agree with you. It's been great for the outdoor industry and for people to get off the stupid boxes. Man, I hate to say it, but turn off the TV, shut down that stupid cell phone. I can't stand going out and seeing all these kids on their cell phones all friggin' day long. And get out in the woods and experience the real world, not the artificial, one that's on your cell phone.
Well, I've noticed a really big change. You've been around long enough that I remember when I first started in doing all this stuff. I mean, there was only a handful of shows. A lot of the manufacturers. Well, look at Michelle's family. When they owned Muzzy. It was a family business, right?
Right.
And
that's true.
I mean, it's just the industry's changed a lot on that end, but it's just, to me, it's nice seeing it come back for getting the next couple generations involved in the outdoors, and I love seeing the passion and just the newness of what they're experiencing. Because I don't know about you, I'm sure you're seeing the same thing, but I'm getting a lot of questions about, hey, what do I need here? What do I need to do here? What's your best advice there? And I'm starting to see a lot of that swing back that way, which makes me feel pretty happy.
Oh, I love it. I think it's great for the magazines. I think it's great for people's YouTube or TV shows, because they are instructing people on how to do stuff. And stuff can be more tailored to it. Like, MOTV, they can look up how to moose hunt, or moose hunting shows, and just watch moose hunting shows like you're going on in Alberta. So, that is one advantage of technology is you can really find what you need and some great information out there. But, yeah, I'm with you, Dan. I couldn't be more excited to see people head in the field, and whether it's hiking or bird watching or, like you say, canoeing, camping, kayaking, it doesn't matter. But, of course, hunting and fishing are dear to our hearts. And I think once they go, they're addicted. But, I just love people being outdoors like you. I think that's it's a good, healthy, family-oriented pursuit. And, it makes people, I think it makes people better people, but I'm a little biased.
No, I agree with you. Hey, hang on, Fred. I got to take a real quick break. When we come back, I want you to talk a little bit. You were talking about thermals. Can we talk a little bit about that when we come back?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I want you to tell everybody if someone's looking to get into predator hunting and on the thermal side, let's walk through that real quick and see what they need and kind of explain it. Because I've never done that. I've never actually used a thermal. Let's talk a little bit about that.
That was awesome.
All right, we'll be right back with the Eichler right here on the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, are you in the market for a new RV this year? Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your next vacation or outdoor adventure. Head on over to the friendly folks at Imperial Rv Center in Ankeny. Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel RVs from Sprinter, Hideout, Passport, and Alpine. They now carry SMC horse trailers that have built-in living quarters for rodeo and horse lovers. Imperial RV also features a full-service center ready for any repair that your RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on-site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories to last a lifetime.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's financial future is a priority, and life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're hunting and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Game Hide. Elimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects, and is featured in a complete line of quality Game Hide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit GameHide.com.
As we head to the fields this hunting season, you need to remember to work up your pet's activity level slowly. Don't take them out on opening day and expect them to perform without having any previous exercise. Remember to have a proper first aid when you go into
Morning, Jake. That should include bandage material. Jeff, Fred is exactly how he sounds. He's a good dude, man. Really is. Good morning, Skippy. Hope you're doing well, pal. Man, Skip, I thought you'd be in Vegas. The big Vegas shoots this week.
To make sure she is healthy enough to go hunting. Always provide your pet with protection from the elements, and this includes a high-quality...
You're all right. Well, Brad, I appreciate you listening to the app, man. Thank you. Morning, Jeremy. We'll eventually be all on the app. It's a we just need to get the subscriptions up a little higher, and then we'll make the switch.
About keeping your pet healthy,
make the
contact
turn.
Dr. Steve by phone at 515-9865-PET. Westfield Veterinary Hospital for the life of your pet.
I just need to get the word out and get everybody a chance to get the app and switch over.
We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns.
Hi, Katie. How are you, kiddo?
JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can even special.
Man, it's already day 22.
Like to add higher
wow.
guns to their collection.
Good morning, Donovan.
Also has a full-time gunsmith on board that can help with all your gun repair needs. So from ammo and hearing protection to gun.
Donovan, we got Fred Eichler on the show.
At JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515.
Well, I'm glad, Katie. I'm glad. You still out in Vegas?
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan.
You bump the headphones up just there, or are they all the way up? All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. We got people all over the world watching us right now on Facebook Live. We got Vegas checking in, Alaska checking in, Pennsylvania checking in, Skippy Peterson's at the Harrisburg show. East Coast Trev's out there on at Harrisburg. I know the Keystone Experience guys are out there as well. Donovan in Kansas is listening to us, so wow, we got a full boat.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I've got faith because we have Mr. Eichler on the line, Mr. Fred Eichler from Everything Eichler, and I can't keep up with you. How many shows do you got now?
Oh, well, we've combined them all into one, Everything Eichler now.
It's all Eichler now.
Yeah, Everything Eichler. We've combined basically Eastern bow hunting and Predator Nation, all into that. So that plays all year, 4 to 5 times, a week, all year on the Sportsman's Channel.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a great idea. I like that. And the podcast is called Everything Eichler.
Yes, sir. And so, when we do, we also have, a lot of the shows on MOTV, so guys can look up Predator Nation shows or, Eastern bow hunting shows or Everything Eichler shows based on what they want to check out.
Yeah. So when you're out there predator hunting, let's talk about this thermal stuff. How did all that transition into how we could use that for predators at night?
It just changes the game, Dan. So here's the deal. Coyotes are getting so educated. Everybody and their brother, it seems like, has a predator call now.
Yeah.
It used to be you could turn one and the coyotes would run in. Back in the day when hides were worth a lot of money, it seemed like coyote hunting was real tough. And then we hit a big, long stretch there, from early 90s, mid-90s for a while where, a lot of the hides weren't worth as much. The guys kind of slowed down on it. And then there's been a huge resurgence in predator hunting. But, coyotes are getting educated, foxes, all these bobcats, all these animals are getting educated to calls and being hunted in the daytime. So we're legal, and I tell guys, to always check regs, don't assume anything. But where it's legal, night vision and thermal scopes can literally change the game. I mean, I've had coyotes that would not come in the daytime, like, same exact area you'll call and nothing. And you go there at night and call, and I mean, they are just predators so much more brazen at night. I mean, that's just all there is to it. But you can turn an area that's been overhunted even, or where there's educated predators, and just have an amazing night because they're not used to getting hunted at night. So, night vision and thermal, both are awesome. Thermal is, I lean a little bit toward the thermal just because with night vision, it's kind of like in the daytime, you're looking at night, and you have to see the animal move or pick up its eyes. With thermal vision, you're looking for that animal's heat signature, and they can't hide their heat signature.
Right.
An animal can sit still, and you might not see it with the night vision. But, when you're looking for, the heat signature, man, it's amazing. So it's great to be able to see that. And with some of the scopes on the market, I mean, it's unreal. And even the video capabilities, Dan, a lot of them you can video what you're looking through in the scope.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, I tell guys, get a thermal scope or a night vision scope, especially if you sell hides. A lot of guys balk a little bit, like, oh, man, it's kind of expensive. But like anything, you get what you pay for. So if you get like a really cheap thermal or night vision scope, odds are you're not going to be real happy. If you get a mid-range one, man, it'll make a difference in the amount of predators you'll take home. So I tell guys, check it out. Get the nicest one you can afford. It doesn't even matter, what manufacturer really. There's a bunch of them out there that are pretty similar. There's Pulsar, there's ATN, there's some really good ones. I think Trijicon has a really nice one. There's a whole bunch of thermal scopes that are amazing. But I tell guys, check them out, see what you can afford. But bear in mind, if you sell furs, you will be selling more furs.
Yeah,
that's all there is to it. So I've used furs to help pay for a lot of my night vision stuff, just because I took more bobcats and more coyotes, and furs aren't they're not worth what they once were, but you can still get pretty decent money for them.
Well, it just, the whole ecosystem benefits from that. I mean, I'm sure you're up on a lot of this. You and Michelle go hunt a lot of other states too, but the turkeys, our turkey populations are not anywhere near what they were back in the 80s. And I know some folks are saying the habitat has something to do with it, but a lot of it is the predators and
skunks,
all the nest robbers. possums. Did you say possums? It's just there's a lot of people out there doing their diligence and trapping, but there's not as many trappers as it used to be. So predator hunting is really a necessity to make sure that our game birds and our fawns or deer or whatever are getting through, because the land's only going to support so much life. You got to have a balance, right, Fred?
Oh, you're exactly right. I got 14 skunks in a mile of river bottom last year. 14.
Yeah.
So not only is that a danger, as far as rabies and things like that, but as some of these predators get overpopulated, you've got more mange and coyotes now. A lot of coyotes are coming up with mange in different areas. Even here in Colorado, rabies is always an issue. You get too many skunks, raccoons, things like that. That can be an issue. So, but like you say, just on the quail, pheasant, the turkey populations, people are starting to really see the correlation between the numbers of skunks and raccoons and possum, like you mentioned, and all these predators, to the number of game birds, and songbirds, sadly. So,
yeah.
Keeping those in check is super, super important.
Well, and I didn't know this until last year because I was starting to do more research in it, but crows and squirrels will do a lot of damage to a turkey clutch.
No, almost anything will eat turkey eggs.
Yeah,
and,
snakes.
And owls.
Yeah.
Owls whacking the heck out of them, too.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's why I think it's 1.7 or it's either 1.7 or 2.7 chick survival from 9 or 10 eggs in a clutch to you get about 2 poults that actually make it through everything. That's not good.
No, and I've heard a lot. I've heard that around across the country, that turkey populations are down, in a lot of areas. And when we manage our predators, it helps everything. It helps our antelope population. I mean, antelope mortality, just due to coyotes, like 70% of the predation is coyote predation.
Yeah, I didn't even think about antelope. Yeah.
Oh yeah, antelope, fawns, and then you go into elk calves and things like that. So, managing those predators is way more important than a lot of people, used to realize, but they are now.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, hey, what's your preferred weapon when you're out there predator hunting?
You know what? I like them all. When we're close to towns, or in town, a lot of times air rifles are legal. So, I've used everything from, CrossFit air rifles because they go all the way up to 35 caliber. But, they've got 17, 22, 25, 35 caliber. So I'll use air rifles sometimes in town or right on the edge of town. I also shoot suppressed 223 a lot.
Yeah.
Because that's just deadly. 223 is an awesome caliber. It doesn't really blow stuff up too much. Ammo being crazy as it is, 223 ammo is one of the cheaper ones. You start looking at some of the specialty stuff. I say specialty like, 204, 22, 250, some of the other stuff. But you can usually get 223 rounds relatively inexpensive because there's just so many 223s out there. So, yeah, I would probably say I shoot a Rock River 223 a bunch, or a little Bolt Mossberg Patriot. I've got one of those, too, which is a handy truck gun. And then, of course, the shotguns. Man, that can be a deadly, predator. But look at the chokes now.
Yeah.
We're just talking about us getting older. I mean, back when I was younger, if you shot a turkey at like 25 or 30 yards, man, you were bragging about it. You had done something, and because you were reloading or, come up with this special load. Now, shooting a coyote at 70, 80 yards, with these chokes and the shot that's available now, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, technology, they've really done some amazing advancements, haven't they?
Oh, it's unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think people need to talk more about the air rifles and stuff because, I mean, eventually that I hate to say it, but you never know what's going to happen. I mean, I've had people that were struggling to find ammo last year for deer season, and I told them, I was preaching back in July or June, don't wait till September, October to buy your ammo. If you do, you might not be able to get out west or whatever. You might not be able to find bullets to go. So you really got to plan ahead now for that stuff.
No, that's exactly right.
Yeah, that's not good. All right, man. I have do what?
Different world. I'm agreeing with you 100%.
It is, and we don't talk politics. You and I'll never forget when you and Michelle told me, Dan, best thing you can do is just keep your head down, smile, and just focus on the outdoors. And ever since then, that's what I've done. And once again, you've saved my bacon. So thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I always, whenever I have a crossroads in life, Fred, you know what I do? I always say, what would Fred do?
Holy donut!
Well, probably the wrong thing, but you crack me up, man.
That's all right. Hey, if someone wants to, a half hour always goes so quick with you, buddy. I thank you so much for the time this morning. If someone wants to find out what you and the gang are up to, how can they do that?
Oh, man, they can go. We've got a YouTube channel. They can go to the Fred Eichler fan page on Instagram or Facebook. We've got Twitter. We've got all that stuff going on, or MOTV. Or check out the Sportsman's channel, Everything Eichler.
All right, I'm gonna try and get you back on this summer sometime if you got a minute. So I'll be reaching out in a few months. If you need anything, you guys let me know, okay?
All right, always got time for you, buddy. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, you too, buddy. Thank you. Give Michelle a hug for me, please.
All right, my friend.
All right, thanks, Fred. Have a good night.
All right.
There he goes, Mr. Fred Eichler, everybody, or good day. Night, day. I tell you, all these doing 3 shows a week now, I can't keep my verbiage straight. There you go. Oh, man. Katie, thank you. John, good morning, John. Richard, you enjoy that Elite Basin, buddy. Congratulations. Roger, how you doing, buddy? Jeremy Cook, great points. I agree with you on everything right there. It is 8:34 and some change. Let me hit another quick break. I'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. I remember when I could broadcast and make sense. I do remember when I could broadcast and make sense.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling Services with offices in West Des Moines and Ankeny, Iowa. I know things can be tough in the world today. I see it every day. People dealing with relationship issues, parenting struggles, anxiety,
mailbag.
depression.
We switched it. We're not doing the beef anymore.
Direction or plan in their life.
Remember?
If you find yourself struggling and are looking for someone to help you find answers to a better relationship, a marriage, or just helping with everyday stress, please consider calling me at New Life. We offer a family-friendly, straightforward approach to helping you to get through the layers of stress that can be harmful to your health, relationships, and your work. The staff at New Life offer one-on-one sessions that get right to the heart of the matter. We work with you so you can discover better choices on how to handle the issues you might be dealing with in your life. When you're looking for someone to listen to you, we're here. Please consider calling us.
The Loose Moose, Brad. I'm with you, buddy. Good morning, Rick. The Loose Moose. Telling you, man, if I just had money, I'd have summer camps for kids, let them go for free, let them fish, take them on a squirrel hunt. I'd open up a chain of restaurants, the Loose Moose. I'm just telling you, man, I got ideas. I just have no money. Why just can't I be rich? I'd give away a truck a month. I'd take care of you guys and gals out there. I would. I'd be giving away a brand new truck of your choice once a month if I had the money. I give away a brand new hunting cabin every year. There's a lot of things I want to do. I just don't have the money. I'm serious about that. I do all that. I don't know how many times I've actually thought about it. If I had the money, man, what could we do with the show the last 25 years? We would have made some history. Go online at lottopop.com. Lottopop, great tasting pop. I just look at the ugly camper that we gave away a couple years ago, man. That was awesome. Giving away a camper. We're gonna do that again. I got them guys this close to doing it. Next year maybe.
Bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field
Morning, Jeff.
Carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear, plus all the top extras and accessories you'll ever need. Mark and his staff are trained on
Fred.
all the latest tuning and
He's such a good guy.
And our experts at personally fitting.
Man, they got a beautiful place out in Colorado too. That's amazing out there.
That will help you with getting sighted in. Archery Field and Sports has leagues and personal training sessions available.
Donovan, I'm with you on that. I think you need to get Larry Mack on board with that since he's the boss.
Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street.
Thank you, Paula.
Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week. For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
And raccoons are out of hand.
When you go big game hunting, do you go the extra
And the
step
coyotes.
and try to stay undetected and lethal? Well, lethal
That coyote here in Iowa cost me a 180-inch deer last year.
by washing your clothes with the
I'm
Lethal
still not over that
scent-free
one.
detergents, providing a layer of protection to avoid their noses. The next step is
Stupid
taking a
coyote.
scent-free shower, using lethal shampoo and body wash and deodorant. Then spraying down
Sitting
when you enter
there
your hunting area.
freezing to death in that ground blind, got the camera, started to have does feeding out in front of me. Next thing I know, here come two really super big bucks. They're coming in on a string. Grab the bow, get the camera all framed in. This is going to be awesome. Next thing I know, the does in front of me start getting antsy. It's like, well, what's that about? I know they're not smelling me. The wind's in my favor, and my ozonics has got me covered. Next thing I know, the deer out there, the bucks are coming in. They stop out 68 yards, and they're looking around, stomping. It's like, what in the world is going on? Next thing I see is flags going that way. And then I look over to my right, and what do I see? A stinking old coyote. Oh, if I could have got an arrow in him. Coyotes. Too many coyotes, man. I got an email from a lady. Her dog got ate. She had her dog outside, little dog, going to the coyote got it.
When it comes to food plot seed and
You
deer
start
feed,
messing with the people's little doggies.
product line has you covered. From
Coyotes,
the
man.
blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie 6 to their attractants like Game
They're
Changer,
a crazy
Sweet Stuff,
predator.
and Buck Robber. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property.
I just
So do
ordered some
yourself a
Backwoods
favor, swing
Attraction. I
by and
ordered
support your local
Shady
co-op or farm supply
Patch. I
store and
ordered
ask for Backwoods
Trophy
Attraction to set
Acre. I
yourself
ordered
up
some
for a successful
Shield.
fall.
This is the
Some Lick and Grow.
Outdoors Den.
What else did I get? I got several
Sports
things.
Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. Thanks to Donovan at Triple H Outfitters. He's watching us today. Appreciate my little buddy down there in Kansas. So, Sportsman's Warehouse Fishing Report. Let me get that knocked out real quick here. Arrowhead is reporting 9 inches at the boat ramp. Bacon Creek Lake is reporting 9 inches. About 1,500 rainbow trout were stocked a couple weeks ago. You can get out there and catch some trout. Blackhawk is saying crappie bite is fair, gills are fair, walleye are slow, perch are fair. Blackhawk Pits is reporting 10, 11 inches of ice at the boat ramp. Brushy Creek, ice conditions are available. They are reporting black crappie bite is slow. I'm sorry, good. Gills are fair, walleye are fair, yellow perch is slow. Marlin Pond still got rainbow trout in there for you to take a look at. Storm Lake, ice thickness is around 10 to 14 inches in most areas. Walleye are fair, white bass are fair, yellow perch are fair. Blue Pit, ice thickness is 8 to 12 inches. Rainbow trout is good. Clear Lake, they are reporting around 17 inches of ice. Don't forget they got a protected slot on walleye between 7 and 22 inches. Must be immediately released unharmed. No more than one walleye longer than 22 inches may be taken per day. Black crappie bite is slow. Gills are fair. Bass are slow. Perch are fair. They are starting to see more fish around the vegetation. Rice Lake is reporting 17 inches of ice. Gills are slow. Walleye are slow. Perch is slow. Silver Lake is about 17 inches. Gills are slow there. Upper Pine Lake is reporting 12 to 14 inches of ice. Crappie bite is fair. Gills are slow. Center Lake is reporting some open water out there. Be careful. East Okoboji is crappie bite is good, gills are good, and jigging tubes or tungsten jigs with live baits producing the best bite right there. Ingram Lake is there's some open ice, so caution. Most areas have 14 inches of ice up there. Lost Island Lake, yellow perch are fair. Lots of sorting may be needed. Minnewachuta, the crappie bite is good there. Gills are good, and the pumpkin seeds are fair. Schoenberg Pond, they're saying the rainbow bite is still there. Try a worm or a lure that imitates a minnow. Silver Lake, walleye are fair. Spirit Lake, crappie bite is fair. Gills are fair. Yellow perch are fair. West Okoboji is reporting 14 inches plus of ice out there. Black crappie bite is good. Gills are good. Jigging tubes or tungsten jigs with a live bait is doing well. Good morning, Stewie, my little moose buddy. We're going moose hunting, Stewie. It's going to be here before you know it, man. I can't wait. I talked to Ken up there in Alberta. He said he's looking forward to meeting you. Can't wait for that. Let's see. 3 miles reporting 12 inches of ice off the main boat ramp. The walleye bite is slow there. Yellow perch is slow. 12 Mile Creek is reporting 12 inches of ice on the east boat ramp. Crappie bite is slow. They are catching up to 12-inch crappies on jigs tipped with a waxworm or minnow, though. Big Creek is reporting about 12 to 14 inches of ice. The crappie bite is fair. Gills are fair. Wipers are fair. They're catching wipers mid-lake over the creek channel with jigging spoons and minnows. Don Williams Lake is reporting 9 inches of ice. Black crappie bite is slow. Try glow jigs or waxies and live minnows in the evening. So there you go. There's your fishing report brought to you by the fine folks at Sportsman's Warehouse. RV show is going on down at the fairgrounds right now. Go see Imperial RV. Zach and Denise have models and deals going on for you right there. Iowa Deer Classic is March 4th, 5th, and 6th. We're going to be at booth 905. Michael Lee and Kevin Knighton from Backwoods Life is going to be up there talking sync control. Plus, they got a bunch of all other activities there at the Iowa Deer Classic. We're going to be doing some good promotional stuff for the Outdoor Call Radio Network at booth 905. Please come out and see us. And we already told you about the Beast Feast, so we're all caught up. How about that? All right, we're going to give away a pair of tickets for the Iowa Deer Classic. If you want to call in, just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. And if you know the answer to this, what small game animal has the most cholesterol? If you know that, give me a holler, 244-1350, 244-1350, and we will give you a pair of Iowa Deer Classic tickets. So we'll see how that's going there real quick. Let's see. Told you, Donovan, when you going? I thought you were in Argentina. Have you not left yet? I know he's getting close. Going down there with his dad. I think they're going. I think they're going pigeon and dove shooting. Well, I think Hilly and Judd are. So, let's go see what Jake is up to. We got Jake on the phones. Jake, what's going on this morning, Jake?
Hey Dan, how you doing, bud?
I'm good, man. Have you won anything in the last 30 days, Jake?
No, I have not.
All right. What do you think? What small game animal has the highest cholesterol?
Small game animal has the highest cholesterol.
Yeah.
Well, I would say Dan Young, but
I'm not a small game animal. My cholesterol is actually good. I just got checked.
Would it be a turkey?
A small game animal.
Small game. Okay.
Think small. What would people go out small game hunting for? It's not a not a turkey. What'd you say?
Squirrel.
Yeah, it is a squirrel. Ding, ding, ding. There you go, Jake. Do we have your callback stuff?
Yep.
All right. We'll call you back after the show. Congratulations, Jake.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. All right, we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field. They're extremely lightweight, durable.
A turkey's not a small game animal. A turkey's a turkey.
Very adaptable to any tree or
rabbit, squirrel,
the bases are
groundhog.
Easy to set up.
That's small game.
Wind directions. Multiple
Stewie, what are you doing this morning, Stewie?
The Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose.
What we give away? 4 pairs?
There's
4
the
tickets?
tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and
3 pairs?
easily.
Have we really done 3 pairs?
All models
Wow.
can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly in the field. You can even custom pick your setups with Fourth Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to
Let's come back with mail.
check out fourtharrowcameraarms.com.
You got time?
Outdoors Dan
Yep.
approved for the field for great video action. Are you getting ready for
Just come back with mail. The mail thing.
your homework, and now the time is getting close.
Because I told everybody we'd get the mail in.
Deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo, Iowa.
The Milo Locker. The home of the heart-shaped steaks. They do. They got it like a little heart. It's so cute.
In the fact that they do everyone's order
New York strips cut in a heart.
You can have your deer,
little
moose, elk, or even
Isn't
bear
that awesome?
processed and hand-wrapped, cut to your specifications. If you like
That's where I'm
tasty
taking my
snacks,
moose to get
girls do a
processed.
great job
The
making
Milo
snack
Locker.
sticks, summer sausage, and jerky
If I get
with
one.
all sorts of cheese
There's
and
no
spice
guarantees.
combinations. They do
Man,
a
I
ton
hope I
of
get
deer
one.
each
That's
year
going
at
to be
the
so
Bible
awesome.
Locker, and they do each order like it was their own. So if you get lucky this year and need a good locker, try the
Yeah.
Milo Locker.
We need to get
Check them
that
out
dinner
today
set up
or
with
just give them a
Central
call at
Standard too for the network.
641-942-6231, and you're on your way to some great eating.
They're one of America's favorite fish to go
Probably
out.
need to do that in after the Deer Classic.
Or a slab. Folks love to chase after
Do that in March when the weather's a little bit better.
Folks at PureCrappie.com are waiting to help you limit out your next fishing trip. Whether you dip, troll, or
This
cast,
is the third commercial for them.
PureCrappie.com has the baits, tackle, and apparel every crappie angler will appreciate.
Didn't we play two of these back to back last break?
Fishing hole, head on over to PureCrappie.com. That's PureCrappie.com. They will help you catch more fish.
Hunters, the Iowa Deer Classic is locked and loaded with the latest archery and shooting equipment, hunting gear, deer blinds, land experts, big game outfitters, utility vehicles, food plots and equipment, and lots more. Bring your racks for Iowa's Big Buck and Shed Contest. Shoot the Hoyt 300 and 3D events. Pro seminars and celebrities, free kids archery, bull riding, big bucks, and more. Get details, buy tickets, and win great prizes at iowadeerclassic.com. The greatest whitetail show on earth is March 4th through 6th. Iowa Events Center, Des Moines.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Wait, oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman.
You've got mail.
You've got mail.
I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. You got mail.
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna wail.
All right, we got mail. Mail is brought to you by the fine folks at Darren Eilander, American Family Insurance Agency in Ankeny. Thanks, Darren. This week's mail is from Linda Jones of Des Moines, Iowa. Linda wants to know, what is the easiest knot to tie for kids on fishing lures or hooks? Linda, in my humble opinion, that would be the polymer knot. So I would just go on YouTube or Google and Google the polymer knot. Simple knot to tie. I use a polymer knot probably 90% of the time, unless I'm putting two separate lines together, and then I use a what's that called? Double cent? No. What is that called? I forgot the knot. No, the polymer knot's what I just told Linda to do. That's to put the for your hook on or your lure. It's you basically I know how to do the knot. Double braid. Isn't it awful? I'm out of fishing mode already, man.
Come on, man.
I know. It's horrible. Uni Knot. Thanks, Dave. Fishing Dave. Thanks, Dave got it. That's the Uni Knot and the polymer knot are probably the two knots I use the most for fishing. So that's a great knot when you want to use a fluorocarbon leader to braid. That Uni Knot's awesome. It's easy to tie. I would encourage you to do that before you're out on a bouncing boat, though, because it's kind of not fun to do when you're in a bouncing boat trying to tie a double Uni Knot. That's not fun. No, it's not. All right. Thanks to the fine folks at Advanced Family Dentistry. We already gave a big shout out to Dr. Yagi, but I'm going to give another one out because he got my little buddy Andrew back after yanking a tooth, and he's a day later, he's still in here able to talk and function. So if you need to get some dental work done and you're looking for a great place to go that's going to take great care of you, that's awful friendly, and you're going to have as great of experience or a pain-free experience as possible, I want you to go consider the fine folks at Advanced Family Dentistry at 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in good old Ankeny, Iowa, 515-964-1490, or go check him out anytime online at ankenysmiles.com. And he's my dentist, and he's just a great guy. And it's not only him, it's Dr. Stewart, Dr. Brandt, Dr. Williams, good people over there at Advanced Family Dentistry. All right, Linda, you're going to get a free lunch. May the floss be with you. That's right, a free lunch to Chick-fil-A, courtesy of Darren at the fine folks at American Family. How about that? Don't forget to check out Respect the Game TV on the Sportsman's Channel. We're on Tuesdays at 9:30 Eastern, Wednesdays at 12:30, and Thursdays at 7. Jones Brothers Taxidermy in Mitchellville. That's where I'm going to take my moose to. Mr. Dave, Mr. Sandhill Crane, Killing Dave, him and Harv. 249-4362, area code 515. 515-249-4362. All right, well, I'm going to give one more pair of tickets away to the Deer Classic. If you can tell me, first person to get in had one in the last 30 days, 244-1350. Tell me, what is my favorite knot to tie for a fishing lure? You can do that.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Not too hard, not too easy. Yeah. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. All right. Hey, Fishing Dave, you might want to make sure you're listening to the radio app on Wednesday. You know, I get people asking me about the shows and stuff. They're kind of confused, and I apologize for that. We were all gonna be on the Outdoor Radio Network at the end of January, and we decided to stay on ESPN for several more months just to give everybody a chance to get the app and get used to listening to the format. We got people all over the world listening to us. We had Alaska this last Wednesday. We had somebody in Great Britain listening to us, and I forgot what else. There was it Canada? I think it was Canada. We actually had somebody in Canada. So I mean, we got people all over. That's what's really cool about this network is it's available in 120 countries. So it's basically having a national radio platform now. But we're still going to be on 1350 until at least the summer, if not the rest of the year. But I'll let you know when we get close to when we're going to. As soon as we get to the comfort level I'm at for the subscriptions, and it's all free. All you got to do is download the app. It's free. I don't pull any of your data. I don't pull any of your information. It's just basically a way for you to take us with you when you're out traveling. So, but we'll have everything on the app here soon. And it sounds great. And you can still call in the show. We'll have live guests. Nothing's really going to change. The Wednesday drive show is doing really well from 5 to 6 on every Wednesday. We just gave away a brand new trail cam card reader. Gentleman won that. I took that over to JLM Guns for him this week. And then we gave away the Ice Shack on Wednesday. Al was the winner of the Ice Shack at Sportsman's Warehouse. So that was really cool. You're welcome, Jake. Yep, Dave, another day closer to turkey and deer season, or the Deer Classic and turkey season. It's awesome. So we're still growing on the Outdoor Call Radio Network, but just check it out. Please share it with your friends. Morning, John. Good to see you, buddy. I was thinking about you the other day. I still have that card you sent me when Muzzy passed away, and we still got your check. We haven't cashed your check. You know what? And I don't know if I'm going to, John, to be honest with you. I think I'm just keeping that as a souvenir, man. And I appreciate that. It's not, please, I keep forgetting to cash it because it's on the refrigerator. And that card meant so much to me from you and your wife that it's right there on the refrigerator. So I see it. So, but we still have your check. They sent me like a $15 check to give to the ARL or somebody in Muzzy's name. And that's sweet. Yeah. I haven't cashed it. It's been like 2 years. It was just sitting there with the card.
That's very nice, though.
That's
warm-hearted.
I've got the nicest listeners in the world.
You sure do.
I do. For 25 years, we've been honored to have you listening, and we just appreciate you. And we really do. So,
yes, we still have.
Yep. Thanks, John. I look forward to seeing you. Yeah.
Can I get your name? Janice?
Oh, hang on. We got a caller. We see if we can get this in real quick. It's like we got a minute left. A minute. Can we do this? All right. I'm just waiting on you know who. You know who. The caller. Yeah. Yeah. TikTok. I need a Jeopardy. All right, you ready? You better hurry up. We only got a minute. We got less than a minute. Hi, Janice. How are you?
I'm good.
What's my knot?
Polymer.
What?
A polymer knot?
You mean a polymer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Polymer. Yeah.
Mason told me what it was.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll call you later. Tell Mason hi.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we got to go. We're out of here. So we'll see you on Wednesday at the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio app. Please go download that on iTunes, Google, or Alexa. It's free. And tell your friends. we're giving away some cool stuff this year. All right, we'll be right back pretty soon. You keep it here on 1350 ESPN. Bye!
Everyone that goes outdoors needs a good partner. One partner that is very important is a good knife. Kershaw Knives has knives and tools for every outdoor situation, whether you're into hunting, fishing.
Well, Ken, I can't. It's a loop.
For hunting,
Eventually, we will have 4 or 5 hours, Ken. But I appreciate the feedback. Thank you, buddy. All right, I got to go because I got to go see my daughter. She's at state. She's doing debate. She made it to state. I'm so proud of my daughter. All right, we'll see you later. You guys be good. And if you need to get a hold of us, just go to theoutdoorcallradio.com. That's the website. My email's right there. Otherwise, we will see you on the app or here next week. Thanks, everybody. God bless you.
Kershaw has knives for people on the go like the